So today I thought I'd just make a normal vlog because I haven't really done one for a while. So yeah, I just thought I'd tell you how I'm doing. Right now I am in summer break, which is amazing. I'm so happy that I can sleep in now. Finals were crazy. It was a rough time. But finally got done with those, so I'm glad that's over with. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk to you just about my family a little bit. I used to have two parents until I was around 14 when my mom died of breast cancer. Yeah, I mean, that was tough. Anyway, this is the lineup of my family. There are 7 of us, counting my mom. Text message. I've never gotten a text message while I was filming before. Okay, so there are 7 of us. My dad's Alan, my mom's Barrett, Christopher, Daniel, Evan, Forrest, Grace. Now, you might have noticed something about that. We go in alphabetical order, which we think is really cool, and a lot of people ask us if we did that on purpose, and it's kind of yes and no. My parents named me Christopher after they decided that Carl was too popular of a name. They thought there were too many Carls around. Turns out there are way more Christophers. Anyway, I like Christopher better than Carl anyway. After that, for Christmas and birthdays and stuff, they were always signing cards that said, Happy Birthday or Merry Christmas, love A, B, and C. And so then it hit them that they were A, B, and C. So after that, they're like, hey, let's name the next kid with a D. And so they did. They named Daniel. And then after that, it was like, okay, baby E is coming. We got to come up with an E. And then it was Evan. And then with F, yeah, Daniel wanted to name Forrest Felix. And he wanted to name Grace Garfield. Which would have been funny. Especially considering that she's a girl. The next thing I want to talk about is books. Since it's summer and I have time and I can read things that I'm not, made to read for class, I really want to read a lot of books this summer. So right now I'm currently reading 3 books at the same time. The first one is Shadow March, which is like an epic fantasy by Tad Williams. It's like 780 pages. I already read a series by him, and he is definitely my favorite author because he just puts together such a real world, and I just love his writing. It's just so intricate and so believable, and it's just some of the best stuff I've ever read. I'd say it's at least, well, it's really close to Lord of the Rings, if not on par with it, in terms of how good a fantasy story it is. And this isn't kids stuff. It took me like 2 years to read the whole series. It was 4 books that were like 780 pages each, but yeah, that was a long time to read that. The other book I'm reading is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And that, I have like the big version that has like 6 books in one, which are kind of short. So it's all collected together in like a 400 page book. The last one I'm reading is An Abundance of Catherines by John Green. I'd been wanting to read that, and then my dad needed to get the free Super Saver shipping on Amazon. So he said, do you know anything that you want to get that's like $8? And I was like, well, I want to get An Abundance of Catherines. And so we got that, and that just came in the mail, and I excitedly started reading that, and I'm already like a third of the way into the book. I also have a bunch that I want to read over the summer. In the Aragon series, I want to read Eldest, because I have that, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. I think I'm going to read the Harry Potter series because, people have been talking about that for years, and I just never have. I want to read the Ender's Game series too, because I keep hearing good things about that, and, it sounds like my style of book. I like fantasy books and stuff, so probably read that too. And after that, I'll just, see if I have any time in the summer left, and if I do, I'll try to find some other things to read. Oh yeah, I just wanted to add one last thing real quick. Last night was awesome. I got to hang out with Chris and Stefan and meet a bunch of other people on Blog TV last night, and so that was a great time. And yeah, it was so great to finally get to talk to Chris online and Stefan, and find out that Stefan's name is pronounced Stefan. And yeah, it was just a great time. So yeah, thanks for that, guys. Hope we'll be talking again soon. And yeah, you guys should check out Chris online and go see her next time she's on Blog TV. We could all hang out. Later days.